certified personal trainer and nutritionist, and today I have a booty and ab or core Pilates based workout. So the workout begins with a warm up. We'll do the workout. So do we have cool down stretches and we're done. If you haven't already, please subscribe to my channel, and if you'd like to help contribute, you can go to my channel page. In the About, there's a link for donations. Before we begin, I have an inspirational phrase to share with you. It says, reduce your attachment to material comfort. Be aware that things outside of you will not lead you to happiness. And then it says, or it has an affirmation. It says, I have needs, I am not those needs. And I like this because sometimes our lives can revolve around money. Whether that means that you want to have the latest technology or nice brand clothing because you want to, impress people around you or make it seem like you're high status, or whether you are impoverished and you're wondering how you're going to make your ends meet. And the thing is that money is a man-made concept, and even though it can get nice things for you, like I'm very fond of food and money gets that, that you need, basic survival, but there is more beyond life than money. And life is an accumulation of experiences, and money can give you nice experiences, but they won't be nice unless you think they are nice. So you can pay to go to the greatest theme park in the world, but it's up to you to be happy to be there. And so that means that joy and all the best part of life, all the greatest feelings, come from within. So that being said, we'll get right into our workout. The first thing that we have is a windmill, and this is going to stretch out the back, the legs, and it helps a little bit with the abdomen. So you're going to come apart like a big star, and you're going to take your hand down as slow as you can towards your opposite foot. So we're going to alternate for 10. Then we're going to travel to the floor for the next part of the warm-up, which is going to be a hip twister. So, there are two variations. The first one is you'll lay on your back with your legs together and then rock your legs from side to side. This is going to stretch the back and the outside of the hip, or you can part your legs and rotate them from side to side, and this is going to focus on the internal and external rotation of the hip, or the inner and outer part. You'll feel it particularly on the inner part of your thigh. So you can pick whichever one you prefer, and we'll alternate for 10. Now we're ready to start the workout. And our first move is standing. So it's going to be a standing mermaid, and it's going to it's going to strengthen the obliques, and it's going to tone the side of the thigh and challenge your balance, which is going to work your deep core muscles. So what you're going to do is you're going to bring your hand overhead and one leg slightly out, and then fold in your center. So we'll do that for 10 on each side. If you cannot balance on your own, you can hold on to a sturdy piece of furniture and do this same exercise. Once you've done 10, switch. on to our next exercise, which will be on the ground. What we'll be doing is an elevated feet clam. So you're going to lay on your side with your legs stacked. You're going to lift your feet up off the floor. Your heels and feet are pressed together. And you're going to open and close. And this makes the regular clam a bit more challenging. It's going to work the side of the thigh and the side of the booty. If this variation is too difficult, you can do it with your feet on the ground. So we'll do that for 10 on each side. Once you've done all 10, switch. Then we're going to come up into a kneeling side plank. Well, before we get there, I'll actually show you the easy version. So the easy version of the exercise we're about to do is to lay on your side in a comfortable position, whether that means propping yourself up on your arm or laying on your arm. You're going to lift up your leg a few inches and draw controlled circles forward and backwards. The more challenging version is to get into a kneeling side plank, lift your leg, and do the same thing with the circles. So do 10 forward and 10 counterclockwise. This is going to strengthen the side of the leg and all the muscles surrounding the hip as well as the core. Once you've done all 10 in each direction, switch sides. And then we're going to come into a cookie seat, which is to sit with both legs bent along each other. Now, from here, you're going to lift up your leg, the rear leg, raise it up, and you're going to bring your heel to your butt. So you're going to push in. It's okay if they don't meet. What the point is that you're going to feel a contraction in your hamstring, and this is going to mildly tone the back of the butt and legs. So don't underestimate it though, because after some time it burns and you might be sore the next day. And so we're going to do that for 10 on each side. For a bigger challenge, you can take your hands off the floor so you engage your core more. And then we're on to our next exercise, which is for the core, and it is a hand-free roll like a ball. So you're going to tuck yourself in this ball here with your arms at your side, and you're going to roll back and back up. This takes a great amount of body control, and your body will be tempted to kind of come apart during this. So if you can't keep yourself together during the exercise, you can hug yourself and do the same thing, and it makes it slightly easier. So it's up to you, and we'll do 10. Then we're on to our last exercise before the cool down. So it is a corkscrew. So the easy version is going to be to tuck your hands under your bottom, lift your legs straight up in the air, and to draw circles with your legs together for 10 clockwise and 10 counterclockwise. The more challenging version is going to be coming up into a V-sit and doing the same thing. So let's begin. . to our cool down stretches. So the first thing we have is a cat and cow, and it's going to stretch the back and the abdomen. So we're going to get into a quadruped position. You're going to sink your belly in and then round your back. We're going to do that for 8. The next thing that we have is a pigeon. So you're going to bring one leg in front of you, and this is going to stretch the hip of this front leg and the hip flexor of this back leg. And then after a brief pause, switch sides. And then that concludes our Pilates-based leg and booty core and booty workout. Please check out more of my other videos on YouTube under Wellness by Elizabeth, and like, subscribe, and share.